Lots of players opting to ban Dragon City against Decard. Little do they know that Decard actually bans it himself.
Oof. It's the first one he types too. I love that.
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, Edakk, are you gonna have me commentate for the rest of the tourney? I mean, I don't mind. I was just wondering.
I'm gonna reach out to a few other people, but it's possible if you're around that you could end up commentating.
All right. I certainly don't mind it.
All right, awesome. Well, I'll keep in contact in that if that's the case then.
Right.
We've got map bans going relatively quickly here though. Only 3 maps remaining. Bensen's pick. Sure enough.
It's gonna be speed today. Calling it now.
Decides
He's gonna type theme. Watch. Wait for it. Any second. Type it, you fuck. Come on. He's really taking his time to decide, huh?
Well, we're playing theme then.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna type that. Obviously, he was gonna let theme part be the last one.
So this has been a pretty common first map for the last few matches, at least. Okay, so off to a good start. Bensen here has a 1-1 record here, beating Trypanosoma, but losing to Meepybat here. We'll see how he does against Decard.
Ooh. He just missed that freeze ray.
And Decard just makes it through the gate too. Pretty smart there of Bensen to wait, actually. Completely restricts Decard in where he can go. Oh, and a good pulse there to instantly destroy the bomb.
Yeah, that was a very good prediction for the shockwave.
So maybe we're seeing something that's a little bit more high level than what the last game was, which is surprising if people are correct in saying that Trypanosoma is actually Redis. Decard
I don't feel
playing
like
impeccably
Redis was
right
taking
now.
us that seriously. And Decard is definitely showing us why he's one of the best players.
Yeah, I'm watching carefully at this point now because Decard just going so fast, it's almost unbelievable. Trying to watch whether his base speed has been changed or anything.
Okay, so the gold hook hit, but it didn't hit? That was interesting.
Oh, perfect by
Bensen
Bensen again.
Hitting it. Nicely done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
He
we
hit
saw
it
that.
again.
Oh, well, this is the oh, not quite.
Look at the trips.
And a good hook, and a less good rocket from Decard in response. Pretty even here. Decard might use the ice right now. Oh, Bensen
just barely missed.
It's a good dodge though by Bensen to recognize that Decard was actually going to use it there and calls him out.
Yeah, Bensen is long gone. Taking bottom route.
Decard might just opt for boost, and he does, yeah. Wants a good start for the next round. Bensen in
Probably the smart play to make.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying earlier, Decard is one of those ones that's very methodical in his playstyle. Oh, that was tough there. There might have been a tackle somewhere in that interaction. I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure what that fireball was either. That was interesting.
I think it was probably intended to go the opposite way. It's just that the bomb maybe threw Decard off. Not quite sure either.
Maybe he pressed a key incorrectly.
Could be. Oh, very smart by Bensen actually, recognizing that Decard doesn't have very much boost. This could be a quick finish to this game here. And a great box by
And it
Bensen.
is! That crate hit Decard right on the fucking noggin, dude.
Well, exactly, I couldn't have said it better.
Decard chooses the next map.
Indeed. Best of 7 still, it should be noted.
Is he gonna opt for an RWS?
I would say that's probably the best choice. Benson's so proficient at all of the official maps that maybe Decard thinks that his only chances on the
Yeah,
Iron Workshop.
especially like Lab and Plaza, at least
Yeah.
from what I've seen, and Power Plant.
Those two very strong picks for Bensen.
I'm surprised Lab is one of them, though.
Oceanside.
I feel like he takes. Here's what I think about Bensen being good at Laboratory. He takes the advantage of not many people like the map, so he gets good at it.
Yeah.
So that in a tourney like this, he can pick it and just easily dominate.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to respect that in Bensen, taking the time to learn a map that not many people are fond of. And
Yeah,
using that to his advantage.
isn't this the plastic bleach map that you just can't leave alone or something?
I think
I remember
so,
there's like a
yeah.
whole thing going on there.
I'm pretty sure. This was the winner of the map contest that was held a few months ago. And it got curated as a
Right.
result. Decard starts out with an early lead, but he seems not to be able to hold it here. Bensen with a miss. I can't believe that missed.
He's able to recover though, giving himself a round win.
Yeah, so he's evened it up now. Pretty even on boost too, just Decard has a bomb. I mean...
Edakk can easily slow him down here. No, just decides to save the bomb.
Tough miss there. Decard uses a
Get
bomb
another
and then
bomb.
God's another bomb as a result. What is Bensen doing over there? I would be taking every opportunity I could get to close a round out.
Perhaps he's not taking them as seriously.
Maybe not, maybe not. I would be surprised though after what he said about his last match being slow compared to Decard. Maybe
Is that bomb supposed to hit him?
I think that was probably the idea,
think-
although that ceiling very
But
thick.
the floor seems kind of thick. Yeah, I was gonna say. Not sure if that would have worked anyway.
I'm not quite certain on the radius of the bomb. Maybe Decard knows something that we don't.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, yeah, well, me neither. By the way that he's playing, he seems to know what he's doing. Keeping Bensen on his toes here. Bensen might be in the lead physically, but seems like Decard is keeping up with him, which is surprising to me, considering that how long Decard stayed at the top, I suppose.
Yeah, it almost feels like Deckard's waiting for an opportunity to do something.
That is what it
I
feels
don't
like to me
think
as
that's
well.
the
Yeah,
thing.
I think you're spot on with that. And the opportunity doesn't come. So
Like he
Bensen
wants
takes
to
the
do
round.
something, but he hasn't had the right chance to do it. Like he either needs an item or he needs Benson to be in a certain spot.
Yeah, it's an interesting pick, really. It's not to forget that this actually was Decard's pick.
Right.
So, I don't know, maybe he has some sort of game plan that's not going exactly how Decard would want it to go. I'm not quite sure. And a bad prediction on the bomb there from Decard. But, I mean, a good recognition from Benson to be able to move out of the way of it in time. I mean, Decard is so good at that section at the bottom there. That's quite hard to do. I should mention that as well.
Right. Whoa. That gold hook was
Yeah, interaction
weird.
there was not exactly how... I don't know how you would say it exactly. Just weird, I suppose.
We have a nog in the chat.
What's that? Oh, no.
Just derp and taters being derp and taters. And whoever that guy is. 8 a.m.
I'm not able to... Oh, well, nice.
Oh boy, now we're up to 2 Gs. Alright.
Oh,
Hopefully there
damn.
won't be an eye after that. Well, I guess there... Oh my god, there actually is.
Well, I
What?
mean, as you're looking at the Twitch chat, I'm seeing Decard Cain take... Just amping it up, both players here. Benson was trying to close it out there, overextended a bit, and now Decard's in the lead. And a great ice from
Oh, the
Decard.
freeze ray! Nice!
Just barely hits Benson. There was nothing really that he could have done apart from switching the routes basically on the fly. A very hard maneuver to pull off, and Benson doesn't quite get it. Decard takes the win and evens it up. It could be...
Yeah, I'll pay attention to the game. Alright, let's see.
I mean, Decard could take it right here. He's in the lead enough. Any mistake from Bensen.
Bensen's hanging in there.
Small mistake there from Bensen. And you notice the small little wait that Decard did to not only grab boost, but make sure that Bensen was not able to go through that gate.
Yeah. No mistakes from Decard so far.
This is incredible consistency, honestly, from both players. Only tiny, tiny mistakes. So close between these two players, much closer than I think anyone would have expected.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's gonna win this, dude. This is like even.
It's actually correct, because you would expect that Bensen would take this pretty convincingly, because he did take the...
Ooh, the gold hook!
The very nice
laggy.
Bensen.
He tried the missile.
The
Oh!
trip!
But he couldn't recover from the trip.
Decard Cain takes it. So it's 1-all.
Alright, Chad's getting a little feisty if you want to look. We're starting off with a NIG. That's unhealthy.
I think we
Well,
got...
thanks to Garrett, Edakk, and Tech. Dang, it's only 1-1, dude?
It's 1-1. That match was a really long one.
That was a very long match. Oh my god. Now we're going to Mansion. Woo! Actually, wait, I never asked. So, do either of these players get a chance to ban one map of their choosing, or is it no because of the losers?
It's no because of the set length. Best of 7 and beyond don't get to ban in between their map picks.
Huh.
So
Well, I guess it's tournaments, but different that way.
No, it's the exhibitions too. It's just that exhibitions are normally played in best of 15 format. So the reason that people can ban maps in the shorter sets is so that their main weaknesses aren't exploited in the first place. You know, obviously in a longer set you're going to have more time to adjust and play maps that neither player are specialized in. But in short sets you might see. I don't know, if it was Bensen, for example, you might see, I don't know, a theme park come out. You might see a laboratory or a plaza, and then before you know it, that's a 2-0 win. So if Bensen's opponent banned plaza or banned lab, then that wouldn't be possible, and it just ends up being a more accurate representation of players' skill overall.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I get what Tater's just saying now. Ocean Slide was a NyQuil map. I get it. That map is Resident Sleeper.
Although
Can Bensen secure the win?
That was
Can. Nice.
actually very smart from Bensen, using the ice in a really unconventional way. Uses boost while he was sliding to make him slow down even quicker, and catches Decard on a slope that is very underutilized actually. And an interesting there from Bensen again.
Both players taking the roof slope.
Yeah.
Both taking the Atom route too. I don't see that often with PC players taking both of those routes.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe most PC players wouldn't, but we're not talking about most PC players here. It should be noted
take
as
the
well
safe route.
that Decard. This might not be a great pick for Bensen, because Decard is definitely relatively good at this map. He's had a lot of experience. Obviously, I used to pick this map all the time back in the ESL days.
Oh!
Bensen,
Alright, well,
very
Bensen
strange.
didn't land on the slope. Unfortunate.
Decard playing, just capitalizing on every mistake that he sees, really. Oh, and a crazy box interaction with Bensen causes, well, not a slowdown, but an actual speed up. Maybe I don't know, a glitch or something? I'm not sure.
I couldn't tell you.
Decard trying to shake this rocket as hard as possible, actually manages to do it. Only falls
You know,
behind by
Decard
a
wins
little.
this map. Bensen could just pick an official. He's good at like power plant or something. He could
Yeah, that's
dominate
true.
there.
Bensen's pick
With
was
that
actually
bomb's
this
gonna
map.
be deadly. Wait, Bensen picked this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and a great ball there.
He tried to avoid it, but he just couldn't seem to cut it.
Yeah.
And then
Manages
Benson
to
avoiding
avoid
his
it
own
as well.
fireball very well.
Yeah, I was just saying as well.
There are players that would have just hit that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Benson being very precise with his grapple movements there.
Okay, you want to look at chat real quick?
Interesting.
That's funny.
I mean,
For a huge giveaway.
I don't know,
buddy.
man. I don't think there's going to be a huge giveaway. And Decard takes it. That's 2-1 to Decard, Cain.
See if Benson picks a different official.
This might be starting to scare some other opponents, actually, because Benson is expected to win this match by a significant margin, but Decard having none of it right now.
A lab, of course.
We'll see where the laboratory is something that Decard struggles with. Obviously, it's the newest map. A failed
Ooh, he
reverse
misses the
grapple
edge
attempt
here.
from Decard there. Clearly not as proficient as Trip and Zoma. That being said, Decard's still in the lead, just low on booster coke compared to Benson.
Boost the cook.
We'll see whether this rocket will be used in an interesting way. And it is. Although Decard recovers it.
I think he can get back up, yeah.
Insane.
It's not very hard to get back up right there. At least
I've
from
never
what I'm
seen it
saying.
before.
All you have to do is just... It looks like a very easy thing to do. Because there's so much grapple there, and there's so much you can do to just get back up.
Well,
But Benson takes himself the first win.
that's true. And Decard now with no booster coke whatsoever.
Benson with a very strong lead here.
Yeah. Oh, tough for Decard.
Oof.
Cain. Goes straight into the spikes there, designed by the,
Yeah,
by
he
the
didn't.
developers.
He didn't bounce off the. He didn't bounce off the wall like Benson did.
Yeah. It seems
Those
like
players missed the grapple.
Decard just not very good at this map in particular.
Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier. Benson takes this map to exploit people not practicing it.
Seems like we're going to
Texas.
Texas run 'em.
I've been enjoying this map more lately. I don't quite hate it anymore.
Yeah, I can agree with that actually. I'm feeling the same way. That being said, Decard's won on Texas Run 'em every single time he's picked it, so let's see if the trend changes here.
Well, the bomb slope was just ruthless.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to be expected in tournament gameplay though. A nice try from Decard there with the pulse, but Benson was ready for it. This is one of the maps where it's more precise grapple movements, not so grapple spammy as some of the other ones.
Yeah, you gotta play your cards right or you're gonna mess up pretty badly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're seeing Decard go for some interesting, like, tackling techniques here.
Yeah, Benson nicely avoiding the fireball.
Well, yeah, definitely, but it's paying off for Decard right now because he's got a huge lead. And a rocket here.
Benson's holding his own though. Rocket misses.
Great
Ooh.
dodge there from Benson, recognizing that if he jumped at a specific angle, then it would have hit him. Tough
Pushing
mistake there from
through the
Decard.
shockwave, catching up to Decard, taking the lead.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
Remembering the box is on the boost, but the shockwave hits him.
And a good hook there from Benson to retaliate. Takes back the lead. This is a really back and forth battle right now.
Yeah, I like it. Score is even, the game is even.
For
Well,
sure.
it's not quite
this
even.
is a really
Get it.
important map actually because whoever wins this, well, actually, that's maybe
Yeah,
not
good
even correct.
Decard for not going up.
And we're going to sudden death if they can survive for another 30 more seconds.
I think they can.
Yeah, I would say so too. With both players avoiding each other's items really, really carefully.
Oh boy. Ooh, that could be it for him.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And it is.
A good ice by Benson. Uses the mistake by Decard and just capitalizes on it completely.
Both of them missed the switch.
Ooh, tough. That rocket should have probably hit, but maybe a ping issue caused it to not hit on Bensen's screen, and therefore it just doesn't hit.
Like they say, dude, blame Turkish ping.
I mean, yeah, very unfortunate for Decard. And Bensen takes it.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Very
Bensen
good,
doesn't have
really.
Turkish ping, so there you go.
Damn. So there's the 3-2 for Bensen.
Alright. Bensen needs one more to secure himself a dub. The pressure is on Decard.
Yeah, this is true. We're into the final four now as well, we should mention. Decard, Bensen, Rock Candy, sorry, not Rock Candy, Derpiculus and me P-Bat.
Decard's got to pick carefully here.
Yeah, it seems like he's taking his time here, doesn't want to rush anything, make sure that he's got an informed decision going on. And he opts for Nightclub. Was hovering over the random workshop for a very long time there, but decides
That's
to
a very interesting pick. I personally would not take this map.
I mean, Deckard's shown that on some officials, in fact most officials apart from Lab, he has been more proficient than Bensen.
Right.
So,
Hey, my dad is back in the chat. Nice.
could be the case. That Decard actually takes this. Although Bensen gaining the first point here.
Yeah, that bomb was mean.
For sure. It seems like a bit of a tougher game has emerged right there. But very good of Decard Cain to wait there. Trying to avoid all of the boxes that he can. Going for a risky strat there, it didn't pay off quite.
That's a very strong lead. Yeah.
It seems like the nerves are getting to Decard a little bit, playing much less consistently than he was at the beginning of this set. Was riding on a bit of momentum, but Bensen's just demolished it.
Yeah, this is Decard's last chance.
Oh man. We could see a comeback. And if anyone can do it...
I don't know, Bensen has a very strong lead right now.
Well, as you're,
Looking at the blind right now.
as you're saying that, Decard's just taken the lead, in fact. Tough mistake there for Decard as well.
Fireball.
Was definitely meant to go the opposite direction, but just not quite good enough.
Ooh, Bensen knew he would predict the freeze ray.
Oh, an interesting dodge there from Decard. Neither player going for the grapple down. That is possible even with no speed. And that's GG.
And that's it.
So Bensen moves on to losers finals.
Nice.
That's 4-2.